Ooh, ooh, ooh. Climb through that jungle. Ooh, do I look fancy? That midway part? Look at this. If I pull it like, oh, can I get it up a little bit? Mmm. Yes. Indubitably. Welcome, pals. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Ross Friday hangout session. How's your week been? How's it going? How's it do? You know it's your boy. Yeah, whatever. But hope everyone's been having a good week so far. For me, it's better week than last week. I can definitely say that. Last week had a lot of more downs than ups. This week has been more normal, natural, nothing like too out of the way. I do got one story I want to share, but really it's been a much simpler week. I'm going to get so distracted by this. Problem solved. I just can't see now. The fun. I love hats. Hats. I used to be like, who would ever wear a hat? And now anytime my hair's too long, I get a hat. I remember I was saying last weekend, I'm gonna get a hat or a haircut. I'm gonna go get another hat. I have a hat rack right there. You know what? Let's not wear the Top Gun. Let's wear a different hat this time. This was the scariest hat I could find. Yeah, I'm not wearing this one either. Actually, I grabbed this one instead. Get smoked. Yeah, got my Persona 4 shirt and my Persona 5 hat. How Persona of me. I'm very red now. But as I was saying, it's been an okay week. It's been nothing out of the ordinary. I did have one thing, and this is what I wanted to share. Well, I was filming my last parkour video, the parkour video that was for my very, very real girlfriend, Tandrew. And so midway through that recording, I make mention that like I hear a siren and I lost my train of thought, which editor, oh my God, those guys, amazing. They cut around that so well because I ended up having a panic attack actually. I paused the record. I hit escape. I paused the recording, but partway through the thing, I started hearing sirens outside, and I was like, "That's very weird for 2 a.m. when I'm filming this parkour video." Which, can you guess what time I'm filming this one? It's Real Ross filming hours. So I ended up looking it up, and the siren noise I was hearing was apparently from the movie Purge. It went on for about 20 minutes. I ended up turning off all the lights in the house. I went upstairs. Max and Krista the whole time were sleeping. I ended up telling them about like, did you guys wake up to that? Did any? No, nothing. So they're just upstairs with the dogs. It's just me in the house, and I'm just hearing a siren. There's a window right over there. And that's where I'm like, I'm terrified at this point. I'm gonna hear like someone tap on the window. I'm gonna hear more than just a siren outside. So I turn off all the lights. I go upstairs. I end up like I peek through the shades to like see, because it sounded like it was going. The neighborhood we live in is kind of like a circle with like some jut outs that lead to like other cities, but like you could just go in circles forever if you wanted. But it sounded like they were just. So I went to the window. I peeked through, and I never saw like a car. I thought I'd see like a police officer, anything like that. It was really weird. And just so you know, this is the siren noise I was hearing. Take a Yeah, isn't that fun to hear at 2 a.m. for? It sounded like it went for about, I want to say like 10 to 20 minutes. It felt really long, but I think because I was scared, it just made it, longer. But other than that, like not really much, we're almost Halloween. I hope everyone, I hope you have some fun Halloween plans. And if you don't, I hope it's just another relaxing weekend for you. I'm got some Halloween plans. I'm actually super excited. I'm gonna be dressing up as one of the most evil monsters out there. I'm gonna be going as Chris Chan this Halloween. I got the shirt, I got a medallion. I think it's pretty goofy. Dude is she, I should say. I'm going as early era Chris Chan. There's a whole thing. I do not want to get into it. It is a rabbit hole of a terrible person. It's like one of those like I feel bad making this comparison because obviously not, but it feels like the Genos documentary feels like a murder documentary type thing, like how this person became this. It's just a crazy rabbit hole. So that's my Halloween question. That's a freebie. That didn't count as any of the questions because we got 10 FNAF theme questions. Now, I was asked, Ross, why FNAF? Why not any other like horror piece of media? Why FNAF specifically? So I used to be a big FNAF fan. Not big, but like I was into the lore. I was really interested in what's going on, but over time I have lost interest. So I want to hear like I want people to ask me questions about things I don't understand anymore. I played mainly up to Sister Location. I've never read any of the books. I'm trying to think as well. I mean, we got our pals here, which is awesome. But when it came down to it, I was really thinking about it as well because like why specifically, FNAF and not like other horror things. I've never been a big horror movie fan or like horror genre. It was actually completely ruined for me when I was a kid. I feel like I've told this story before, but when I was in first grade, 6 years old, we were getting our bathroom redone. And because we only had one bathroom and we couldn't use it because it was being remodeled, we stayed at a hotel for a few days. And I think my uncle worked there, so we got a bit of a discount. Pretty awesome, you know what I mean? But so I'm 6 years old, first grade, staying at a hotel, house is empty at the moment kind of thing. My brother was watching I think it's the made for TV movie version, the original version of it that was for TV. So I ended up watching a chunk of it with him. I did not see the beginning or the end. So I hung out with him for a good portion of the middle. I saw a scary clown doing scary clown things. And then my mom came in and was like, you can't be watching that. So she pulls me out of there. I never see the ending of it, so I don't get any kind of. The last scene I remember is the kids going into like a sewer pipe or like a pipe area that was supposed to be its home or something like that. And I come back out of the room later because it was like a separate living room, bedroom. And then my brother's watching the second part. So all I got from that was the clown terrorizes them into their adulthood kind of thing. I still don't know what happens. I'm terrified of it. It is like my worst. It's my least favorite horror thing, and I used to not be afraid of clowns, and then it made me kind of afraid. It's a whole thing. But without further ado, that's kind of why I'm not a big fan of the horror genre myself. I think it's interesting people that are fans of the horror genre. I don't know, because to me, it's like real hardcore horror fans can tell you like everything about like the production of these movies. And I think it's really cool when you really get into something and you start breaking it down to that level and you can really appreciate the different pieces of it. And speaking of really appreciating the different pieces of it, let's answer these FNAF questions, yeah? All right, let's hop into these first FNAF questions. Watch this. Ross, what mod or changes would you do for any FNAF game, whether your favorite or least favorite? And I thought about this one for a little bit, and I originally was going to say cutscenes. I thought cutscenes would be a good addition. Then I realized the game has cutscenes, and I thought I was really stupid for thinking it didn't. I was thinking mainly about the first game when I thought of that. Like, that'd be cool if, like, FNAF 1, I know 2 had, like, those few scenes, but they did get more cinematic, giving you more those little tidbits of information. So then I went back to the drawing board, and I think a kissing mod would be pretty cool. Also, a mod that's already out was the Five Nights at Anime. That's a pretty good mod, so I can't say that one because it already exists. I think a kissing mod would be pretty cool. No, I'm not going to do that on camera. What FNAF 2 character is your favorite, and why is it Chica? No. Mangled. Why is it Chica? Because you spell Chica as the same as Mangled. No, I thought Mangled was really cute. Not cute, but like I like the idea of like the pink fox to go along with Foxy. And then Mangled's design of literally just being a mangled up, messed up animatronic. I thought that was actually pretty cool, more than like the toy design. I think the toy designs were in too, but I thought Mangled's design overall was a lot better. I thought Mangled was a really good one. Also, Balloon Boy. Not Balloon Boy. We don't talk about Balloon. I can't do the voice anymore either. Okay, so the next question. FNAF lore question. Who is Shadow Freddy? What do you think is the timeline for the games? 1 to help wanted security. All right, I really appreciate that you wrote all this. And if anyone in the comments would like to help me answer these, like, come on, there's plenty of FNAF to discuss here. What do you guys think? You know, let me know, what is the Fazgoo from the book series? I've never read the book series. No, what is Fazgoo? I've actually never played FNAF because I get scared very easily. How scary is it actually? Well, the scariest part of the game is jump scares, which are kind of like this. Boo! But yeah, really, that's as scary as the game gets. If that's not scary to you, then you're pretty good to play. You know, it's a little more dark. And I mean, look at these guys. Are they scary? Look at this little hat. Look at this little. Yeah, a little hat. What were the main 4 FNAF characters like in high school? All right, we're gonna speed round this one. So here we go. Ready? Freddy, bada bing, bada boom, was in choir. Freddy loves singing, sings in the shower all the time. After high school, stopped singing in the shower. I'm covering my face with my hand. 2, we're going with Bonnie the Bunny. Bonnie the Bunny was kind of an anime nerd, you know, kind of the person that would bring manga with them from class to class. They wouldn't just kind of keep it in their desk or like in their backpack. They would openly carry it with their binders. Chica's kind of a stoner, you know how it can be, you know, a little blaze up there. Chica's a stoner. And Foxy was on the football team. That's how Foxy's such a great quarterback runner before the injury, which after the football injury is what caused Foxy to become a pirate. It's a little bit of secret FNAF lore for you next to, you know, the Chica stuff and all that. But that's as much as I'm allowed to share.
Was that the bite of 87?
Question: what do you think of the FNAF books? There's one that features Mpreg, so be careful, man. Now, again, I said earlier, I've never read the books, so reading that statement, I believe it. I believe it full 100%. But the thing is, and this is what you didn't consider, I'm a fan of My Hero. Mpreg? That's nothing to us My Hero fans, especially once Deku gets pregnant. And question: who is Purple Guy's love interest? I need to know if he's single. I know nothing about FNAF. I'm sorry. So if, and you said you didn't, so I don't blame you, you played FNAF 3, you would know Purple Guy's love interest is Springtrap. He could really see himself inside of him. Oh, that's the Mpreg. What are your thoughts on William Afton converting his consciousness into a circuit board and becoming Glitch Trap? How do you feel about the direction FNAF is going in with how convoluted and outlandish the plot has become? Again, I've never read any of the books, so I can only assume off of the comment I got before about how outlandish the plot can get. Now, I wonder if this is all a thing of like trying to be unpredictable, because I know if you leave too many breadcrumbs, you have things like, game theory who will try to pick apart everything, which kind of spoils. I don't know. I feel like it's fun to theorize, but when you do it too much, I feel like you can spoil the fun of something, because it's fun to think about and look at. But when you go like, I've solved it again, kind of thing over and over and over. It's cool when it kind of like there's videos explaining the plot and everything. I don't know. I feel like convoluted plots can be a result of trying to break theories, because you can't theorize things that you won't see coming. Things such as converting your consciousness into a circuit board. Who's gonna come up with that? Like, when I played FNAF 1, I didn't think about anything like that. So I can see how the story gets more convoluted and kind of loses its way. But I really hope Scott has an end game in plan, and that's all I can really say when it comes to writing like that. But hey, who knows? Who really knows? I'm throwing this in just to share. I think I'm gonna actually film the outro tomorrow because it's so late at night and I'm pretty tired. So I'm hoping I'm gonna give you a full energy outro. Good morning, party people. I'm awake. I have not my plan is to shower while this is uploading. So I'm freshly awake. Probably I'm still pretty tired, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I really appreciate everybody watching weekly. Next week we're gonna skip questions, no questions on this one, because I'm gonna go through the old videos and grab some of the questions I didn't use from those ones, and I'm gonna try and figure out, I want to add a little more spice to next week. So if anything, leave me suggestions of like little segments or anything you'd like to see, or little goofs I can do and such to add a little more entertainment. But I do hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you're watching around the Halloween season, I hope you do have a great Halloween as well. Happy holidays and all that. We're almost into November. Monday will start November, but really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Oh my God, I smell so bad.